Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. It is race day, day late, but this is technically Saturday's race on Sunday. So we got Hot Wheels versus Matchbox number 11. So let's not waste any time. Let's get to it. In lane number 1, representing Team Hot Wheels is the Buick Wildcat. And those driving for Team Hot Wheels are J.C. Hayes, 7th Avenue Diecast, Redline Salvage Inc., Alva 1370 Racing, Keith Smith, Aramis Rodriguez, Bathurst Diecast Racing, Cowboy Diecast Racing, Bolo Brown, Griffin Soul Diecast Motorsports, Zelda Diecast Racing, Helium Gas, Joe Clayton, DXP Diecast Racing, Poverty Hollow Racing, Sean Wampler, and K's Racing. They'll be taking on the first representative for Team Matchbox, the Streak. I got it this time. Driven by Fat Dad Racing, Pablo Mendez, Kirk Parker, Ezra Anderson, Bad Fast Kentucky, Larry Stipe, Bavarian Diecast Racing, Northern Roads Racing, Your Nightmare Racing, Knights and Cents Racing, McOlson, Mr. BFG, NZ Racing, The Kibitzer, and the Scale Racing Channel. There are your drivers for Team Matchbox versus Hot Wheels. Let's see who takes number 11. Looks like, Matchbox off to a pretty good start. Pretty surprised by that Wildcat. I expected him to be way faster. Switching lanes, 2097, the time to beat. Closer race this time, 9.8 to 9.7. Very, very close. Win number 1 going to Matchbox. All right, next up in lane number 1, representing Team Hot Wheels, will be the MX-48, taking on the Matchbox Across America 50th birthday from Indiana, the 1997 Chevrolet Corvette. Wow, 2084 to 98. 2084 is the time to beat. Wow, 2083 and the Corvette. Moving on to round number 2. Okay, next up we're going with the 2 5-packs. For Matchbox, it's the BMW Series Coupe taking on the metal-based Corvette from Hot Wheels. Wow. That, unfortunately, is one and done for Hot Wheels. I cannot even believe it. Yeah, he's rolling good. Unfortunately, Matchbox just wrapped up its 3rd victory in a row. Moving on to round number 2. All right, next up, Matchbox in lane number 1 with these convertible Mustang, taking on another Corvette. Ooh, Corvette this time. Hot Wheels looks like it might get its first win. 2121 is the time to beat. Wow, 2120 running pretty consistent. Gets Hot Wheels their first win going into round number 2. Okay, next up for Team Hot Wheels in lane number 2, another metal-based Corvette taking on the Matchbox Ford Focus. Wow, Focus just blew his doors off. We're going to call that one and done. All right, next up in lane number 1 for Team Hot Wheels, another one from the Corvette 5-pack. It is the 63 split window taking on the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Wow, S-Class just pulls away with a one-and-done victory. All right, Hot Wheels not looking good on this outing. We got a Porsche from Matchbox, the last one of the 5-pack, taking on the last one in the Corvette for the Hot Wheels. It's a pretty decent-looking Corvette. I'm hoping this Corvette takes him. Hot Wheels not looking good this time out. Wow, the Porsche just blew him away. I don't understand it. Nice long wheelbase. Wheels roll nice. nevertheless, Matchbox moving on with a 2117. All right, well, it's the last hope for Hot Wheels. It is the Speed Bump, faster than ever wheels, taking on that super sharp, best looking car in the race as far as I'm concerned, 68 Mercury Cougar for Team Matchbox. That's what I want to win. Let's see who gets it. Ooh, Speed Bump by 1/10,000th. Speed Bump metal based. Definitely digging this Cougar though. And the Speed Bump is going to pull it off. 2092 will get him to the next round. Okay, winners moving forward on the right-hand side of your screen. Let's get to the top, where it's the Speed Streak taking on the Corvette. Man, Matchbox on Matchbox. Let's see. Good race. Not a blowout, but 2084 by the Corvette. 2084 is the time to beat. Wow. Good race. Corvette pushing on to round number 3. One of 2 entries for Team Hot Wheels. In lane number 2, it's the Corvette taking on the BMW. Wow, the Corvette tried. He really did. Let's switch them. 2113 is the time to beat. And the BMW too much, and he is getting faster. 2106 moves him to the next round. Well, it's not looking good for Team Hot Wheels. It looks like a Matchbox smoke show going on here today. Focus pulling out ahead of the Mercedes. Let's see if the Benz can regain focus. 2125, the time to beat. Not going to happen. And 2115, getting faster, is the Focus. Well, the only car standing in the way of a sweep for Matchbox is the Speed Bump. So if you picked Speed Bump to win, congratulations. It's Hot Wheels' only hope. Speed Bump taking it 2097 to 06. 2097 is the time to beat. All right, 2087 Speed Bump getting faster. I like it, I like it, I like it. So we do have one from Hot Wheels going into the semis. So stay tuned for the conclusion of this race. We're going to get the crew out to clean the debris off this track and be back with the conclusion of Hot Wheels versus Matchbox 11. All right, semifinals time. We've got a clean surface. Matchbox dominating this race. One lone car in the semis here for Hot Wheels. Right now it's Matchbox versus Matchbox. The Corvette taking on the BMW. Wow, Corvette commanding. And I believe he's going to take it. Oh yeah, he gapped him this time. 2081. He is getting a little faster. Only question is, can the Speed Bump focus on another win for Team Hot Wheels? Oh yeah, he does. 94 though, not a very good time. Hot Wheels seems to have their head in the Zuru box today. A little better run. 2086. Hopefully we'll make it a good final. That's who will be in it. So that will be your final. It is the Matchbox 97 Corvette taking on Speed Bump from Hot Wheels. But first, let's see who's taking spot number 3. And this will be for spot number 3. Neither one of these cars are even going to come close to either one of these in the final. Looks like a BMW with a 210. And for number 3. A little closer race that time, but it is indeed the BMW. All right, it is time for the final for Matchbox versus Hot Wheels number 11. It is the Speed Bump representing Team Hot Wheels, taking on the 50th birthday 97 Chevy Corvette. For Matchbox, first car to win 3. It's going to be crowned your winner for today. Corvette, wow, 2079. Let's switch them. Corvette with the first win. Oh man, 2079. But the Speed Bump, he could pull out a win here. Or could he? No way. And the Corvette is just getting faster. I am definitely liking that. And that does it for Hot Wheels versus Matchbox number 11. Congratulations to the overall winner, picking Team Matchbox, getting both first and third place. Team Matchbox, Fat Dad Racing, Pablo Mendez, Kirk Parker, Ezra Anderson, Bad Fast Kentucky, Larry Stipe, Bavarian Diecast Racing, Northern Roads Racing, Your Nightmare Racing, Knights and Cents, Mick Olson, Mr. BFG, NZ Racing, The Kibitzer, and The Scale Racing Channel. And coming in second place for Team Hot Wheels, your drivers are JC Hayes, 7th Avenue Diecast, Redline Salvage Inc., Alva 1370 Racing, Keith Smith, Aramis Rodriguez, Bathurst Diecast Racing, Cowboy Diecast Racing, Bolo Brown, Griffin Soul Diecast Racing, Zelda Diecast Racing, Helium Gas, Joe Clayton, DXP Diecast Racing, Poverty Hollow Racing, Sean Wampler, and K's Racing. Congratulations, it looks like everybody has gotten to the podium this week. Now the question is, does that Corvette have what it takes to take out my gatekeeper to the 51 to 62 weight class? Let's find out. 74 to 77. 74 and a greater than 3,000 speed. 75. Well, he won't be able to get in, but he's going to go back to the speed shop and get a tune-up. We'll see maybe if he can pull it off. Current track temperature, 67 degrees. All right, so let's try again. It's just had a tune-up. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but we're about to find out. Oh, it does make a difference. Look at that. 68 to 72. All right, so 68 and greater than 4,000 speed will be needed by the bomb. 67, getting faster. I like it. And the bomb may go to the shop one more time just because of what he is. So at number 50, it is my very first Iron Man. Not even close. And it definitely looks like the backwards bomb was severely misplaced. Let's roll him up against the wagon. 510 wagon. Let's see what he's got. Oh yeah. So moving on down, we got a bird, we got QVC, a Thunder Chicken, a Supra. Let's go up. Volvo. Yeah, let's run him against the Volvo. Why not? I don't think the Volvo is going to have anything for him, but just for sake. Oh, closer than I thought. Volvo running at 2074. 2074 and greater than 4,000 speed. Corvette. Smoked him. So let's just go to number 20, the Zamac F-150. Oh, he'll get him too. Wow. Let's go. 69 and a greater than 4,000 speed. Truck keeps up but cannot surpass him. Getting beat by 5 now. Well, let's see. They got the Charger, the Escort, the Vet. Let's try number 16. Gold 442. Should be a good race. Gold Hot Ones taking on Matchbox versus Hot Wheels again. Oh, my Lanta. That... I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but... did not look good. Let's rerun them. I know that Gold 442 is... not that slow. Alright, rerun. There we go. Well, he's having trouble. He's running a 2079, but not a 6.8. Alright, things getting a little bit serious with the Maserati Ghibli. Currently sitting number 12. Ghibli will get him by 2. Can Matchbox shake him by more than 2? 2:06.6 the time to beat. No, what a race though. Let's see if we can beat the Trans Am. It is another Matchbox. Very good. Wow, 6.2 to 6.2. Incredible. 6.2, the fastest time we've seen tonight, so that's weird. Ooh, 5.9. Holy smokes. Wow. That'll do it. That 5.9 is going to give him one more shot against the Ghibli. Pretty remarkable. And he does get the Ghibli. Wow. 64 and greater than 2,000 speed. And the Corvette is going to get past the Ghibli. All right, definitely an arms race now. We got the 20th anniversary Ferrari Testarossa Hot Wheels versus Matchbox. Wow, the Matchbox just blew his doors off. But I know that Ferrari's faster than a 2076. Yeah, that's more like it. 2066 to 68. Let's run them one more time. 2066 and a greater than 2,000 speed. Corvette out front. 6.5 and a greater. We'll move them up. All right, it's a super sweet Nissan 300. Laser Wheel Edition. Matchbox versus Matchbox. This for spot number 9. And the Corvette. Wow. Looks like some of the guys in this category need a rework. It's a little better, but the Corvette moving up. And you probably realized it before me, but I was racing them in the wrong category. So, bunch of free racing. So he should have been beating all those cars. Oh boy. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's just run them down to Kyle. Well, I hope you like bonus racing, because you got a bunch of it today. Oh boy. Yeah, he's still running good. Don't know if he's going to get to the top 10 of this category, but we're going to find out. So Kyle. Let's see. I thought that was being too easy there, and then I looked, and it's like, oh, come on. Well, another turbo. No problem. All right. Let's roll him up against the second AMG. He'll get him. Wazoo. I think the Corvette's starting to break in. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what that means with a 2061. We'll just roll him up against the number 1 AMG. Not quite that fast. AMG, way too much for him. Let's jump down to number 8 against the 205 Peugeot. Ooh, very close race. 66 and greater than 2. 63. Let's see what he does against this F40. F40 ate his lunch. 62 and greater than 4. 67, not gonna do it. Number 13, AMG. Will not get him either. 62 and greater than 1. 64 and and he still has to climb, so he actually might be higher up. Let's see what he does against this Dom's Charger. Oh, he'll get him. All right. He'll get him. So 67 and greater than 3. And 64. So we're going to just call it unofficially 14th for now until we get this figured out. But not a bad run for Matchbox versus Hot Wheels. Number 11 produces a top 15 car in the 97 Corvette. So if you're looking for another fast one, that's what it looks like. Thanks to all those out there who picked a ride and hung out with me for this long. Didn't expect this to take this long with all the bonus racing, but nevertheless, that gives me an idea of what to do with that backwoods bomb anyway, so, which I think he goes over here. At any rate, that's going to be all for this race, Hot Wheels versus Matchbox. Remember, if your car isn't fast, at least it'll look good on the shelf. Have a great night, and we'll see you next race.